Hey everybody. Well, last March I wanted to do a little experiment. I wanted to see if I can grow strawberries in a DWC little setup there with no air pumps or no pumps whatsoever. So this clip here is, I've already done 2 or 3 videos on this. So this is, right here would be right around July, probably beginning of July here. So at the very beginning of summer, the deer end up really doing a pretty good munch down on my strawberry plants, and these things end up bouncing back pretty good. These are seascape strawberries, and they're everbearing, and basically they have 2 major growing seasons or harvest seasons, whatever you want to call it. So in the beginning of the summer, around June, and beginning of July, you'll get a little harvest, and then you'll end up getting a pretty good harvest. Anyways, I do towards August, September to get your second main harvest in. When I first started, I didn't change the water out for probably a month or 4, 5, 6 weeks, and the roots were looking really bad. You can see there the roots are starting to bounce back. And every time I do a water change in my hydroponic setups there, I always got one of those kittens come out. But I mean, check out that monster. I was really impressed how well this little setup sorry, did. Got a real sore throat here, and I'm just trying to wing this narration. Basically, all I'll be shown is I got some few clips throughout the summer and a couple pictures, and just wanted you guys to see how well this thing did. But you can see this plant's really bounced back after the deer got a hold of them, and it's really starting to pump out some berries and flowers. And it's just amazing. I mean, look at the growth, the vegetated growth on top, and look how short the roots are. Just tiny. Well, once I started doing weekly water changes, the plant really responded really well. So if you want to attempt to do this, I'd definitely recommend doing weekly water changes. It's really made a big huge difference. And here's August. I mean, this thing was just pumping out the berries. It was pretty amazing how many berries I could get out of just 4 plants and out of this little tote. In my opinion, what hydroponics does is it really gets God, I can't believe I'm mumbling still in this bad. What hydroponics does for me is that I think you can get the most potential out of your plants. And what I'm trying to say is, well, let's say your plant is seascape, so they estimate that you can get pound and a half berries per plant. With hydroponics, I think you're gonna get closer to a pound and a half. I mean, it all depends on the type of strawberry you have, and not every plant is going to have the genetics to get a pound and a half. But I was really impressed on how well these guys did. Well, when I first started this little project or experiment, whatever you want to call it, I was really curious to see. I knew it'd do good in the springtime, just because of the cooler weather, and I wanted to see what it'd do in the fall. And we ended up having a couple really hot weeks. We had a pretty hot summer for the area I was in, but we also had a couple of cold weeks mixed in between those. And there again, this picture of the roots, or a clip of the roots, and I mean, look at that one right there. There's hardly any root growth whatsoever, but you look on top, and just a ton of vegetation, a ton of branches, a ton of berries. That's pretty. I know I said it before. I was just really amazed on how short and small this root growth. I have a strawberry tower, and the roots in the NFT, they get pretty long. I mean, sometimes 18 inches, 24, and they get really long. So I was not expecting that. Well, here's the end of the season, and people want to know what do I do with my plants after when I'm done with them in hydroponics. Well, a couple of these plants look kind of bad because the kids, when they're pulling the blackberries or pulling the strawberries out, they left the net pot out, and the plant ended up drying up a little bit. But this year I extended a little grow bed, if I can talk right. Threw some weed block on there, cut some slots in there, and yep, the kids even got tired of picking strawberries, so there's a leftover there. But And there it is. This was just a few weeks ago, and that was it. That was about 6 months of growth. A really, really big plant. I mean, look at the size of that plant. So this year, I'm just going to shove the net pot and the whole plant, everything just in the soil there. And if they make it through the winter time, I'm going to pull them out and put them back in the tote. Well, there they are. Look kind of sorry there, but like I was saying, a couple of them got left out of the water. A few straggler strawberries. Had a really, really busy summer. Been remodeling my house and ended up getting a lot done on my house. So hopefully I can get back to gardening and making some videos. That's it. That's just a tote, a little 6-gallon tote. Less, probably $10, maybe a little less there. Any box store. There's 2 holes there, so when it rains, that's my fill line. The water will drain out there and won't flood the plants. But as always, thanks for taking the time to watch and comment, guys. Thanks for watching.